Start broadcast.
Start broadcast. Alright. To begin with, do you have anything you want to talk about?
I don't.
Okay. Well, hold on. I got some reason. I got okay, I went to the store before this. For some reason I don't fucking go to the store. I'll get candy here and there, but I don't actually get like candy bars and shit. I don't do that. I got Twix. I've been craving them. It's really, but like, okay. Do you get candy often?
I don't get candy often. I get rarely. Like, I don't got a sweet tooth. I don't. Like, yeah, I like chocolate, but like, I don't like candy in general. I just,
I have a sweet tooth, but it's I don't really go to the store. For candy. I actually do here and there, I guess, but it's never like candy bars. I like rarely actually purchase those. It's usually like um I like gummy bears. I just get licorice. It's always like stuff like that usually. And then there's some other stuff. It's stuff like that, I guess. But I never actually buy like a candy bar. You know, I used to a long time ago, like when I was in elementary school or whatever. But those days are past. I don't get amazed by a fucking chocolate bar anymore.
okay.
Yeah, I don't get amazed by a fucking chocolate bar anymore. I used to. I mean, because when you're younger, those are simpler times. You know, you fucking just like it's like a fucking like gourmet dessert or something. In your mind. Well, for me, it was. When I was like 9. It was like
Yeah,
now the times have passed.
yeah.
Times
I
have
mean,
changed. I don't get
like,
amazed by stuff like that anymore.
I don't, no either. I mean, when I go in the store, like, when I, like, go to a store for some reason, somehow, some way, I always buy a soda for some
Mhm.
reason. Like, it always happens. It is usually Fanta.
Mm.
I don't know why, but like, okay.
I, when I go to the store, it's always for pop or chips usually.
Yeah, it's usually those two.
But yeah, I don't like my sister like has this huge sweet tooth. He fucking buys like Ford's candy and shit. Always has candy.
Yeah.
He always tries giving it to me. Yep, they in her house they hoard like way too much. And I don't know. It's just I just don't like candy that much.
Neither do I, but like, it's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these are messy. Well, it is hot. It is warm. What the fuck? Ew! I don't like when my fingers are messy. Disgusting. Anyways, I got a treat for this podcast. A little backstory. Um, before, after we finished the last podcast, after we're done podcasting, we bullshit, whatever. And I decided to reload the worst Eminem lyrics of the album, and there was so much fucking laughter and tears, and it should have been recorded. So
We should have, but like,
I
we
don't
didn't.
remember. I remember a few, but I don't remember actually most of them.
I don't remember any of them, so this is
And
gonna
I
be
want to
great.
relive that. So I'm gonna relive it, and I need a drink. I'm gonna do this. There's gonna be some fucking loud laughing. Oh my god. So, I'm gonna read off these lyrics. Such a breeze when I pen rhymes, I just got that air about me like wind chimes. This rap shit's this rap shit got me traveling place to place. You barely leave your house cause you're always stuck at your pad. It's stationary. Okay. Like your bitch when she gives birth. Like your bitch when she gives me brain. Like she thinks I'm dumb. The way I'm kicking these fairy tales, I should write. The way I'm kicking these fairy tales, I should write a children's storybook.
What a heel.
Why is it they treat us like dryer lint? Always the bridesmaid, never all always the bridesmaid, never the bride, hey.
Oh my gosh.
I'm looking at your tight rear like a sightseer. Your booty is heavy duty, like diarrhea. He's trying to divide us. This shit's like a cult, but like Johnny, he'll only unite us. Huh? The type of pickle that we're in is hard. The type of pickle that we're in is hard to deal.
Okay.
Swastika with your name carved in it should be your trademark because hate's all you played off and you just licked the plate off. So I guess it pays to feed off our chaos. So basically, you ate off Hitler. Don't worry, it. These are just cringe, but this shit's gonna come up. It's gonna come because like a dictionary, things are looking up. So much got a sprained neck. No, we would rise up. But I'm sorry, Kim. More than you could ever comprehend. Leaving you was fucking harder than sawing off a fucking body, man. Since I'm a manure, she's a sewer, and this time this piece of shit. since I'm a manure, since I'm manure, she's a sewer, and this time this piece of shit's running through her.
What?
Make time stop. Will I ever fall off? That day will never come. Tell the pine box bitch, fuck you. I'm better than I ever was. From the first time I saw you, I actually said to myself, I gotta meet her like a. From the first time I saw you, I actually said to myself, I gotta meet her like a taxi. Grab you by the meow. Hope it's not a problem. In fact, about the only thing I agree on with Donald is that so when I put this palm on your cat, don't snap. It's supposed to get grabbed. Why do you think they call it a snatch? Oh god. The infamous line the other night. The infamous one. I think do you remember this one?
Oh, we'll see.
She wants a computer lodged into her vagina. she wants she wants a computer lodged in her vagina, so my dick is an apple. She put it inside her. It's not even like really the funniest one. It's I don't know that it just gets me every time. Like, the other night, there was like fucking could not breathe, like laughter. Oh,
Yeah.
so let's get turned like a shish bob. So let's get turned like a shish kebab. Twist it, ma, like an air conditioning knob. Because nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. They want me to go eat some warm. That's so edgy, dude. Oh, they want you to eat worms.
The fuck?
They should have said, like, eat shit, at least. Maybe. I don't know. Something a little edgier. Worms.
Yeah.
Okay, the last one, which is like the second best one. I don't know if I can survive this one. You'll see. I'm swimming in the Egyptian river because I'm in denial.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Eminem, like, floating in the Nile River. He's just floating.
Yeah.
Fucking. Oh my god. So fucking, that's like something I would come up with if I was like fucking joking around or something. Like, I'm like, oh my god. Those are the worst lyrics off of Revival. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
hold on. I gotta message my bitch real quick.
Okie dokie.
Doing a live stream, RN. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Anyways, nobody's watching the Facebook live stream. Delete this shit. Delete. Delete. Nope.
Delete.
Oof, not commenting. Give me, okay, I made a Facebook post where I said, give me like some topics to talk about, and someone commented, willies. Just dicks. Just dicks, you know? I don't really have much to say, honestly. That hasn't been said about willies. I don't. Do you?
What?
So somebody said we should talk about dicks, and I don't have anything much to say about them.
Yeah, me either. So.
So sorry, dude. Disappointed. Sorry to disappoint. I like when I'm all for now. With dicks. I don't when you like when you're in times of like you're asking a serious question and you have to answer pretty quickly. And someone just responds to something so dumb.
Yeah.
Hmm. There's a little product placement. Mm.
Twix.
Maybe some money. No, we need to do more. We need to do some actual product placement. Come on. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Well, you know, I'm always it's always like Squarespace or like Crunchyroll. Like, um,
don't forget Hentai Haven.
I would totally. I want to do a. It's like
Yeah.
I'm always forgetting it. I actually need to message them. I want to see if it. I feel like they might. I feel like. I don't know if I can message them. I guess I messaged them on Twitter or something.
Sure.
Man, doing content. How do you think Vince ran? Like, do you think it's like a company, or do you think it's a few guys running it, or do you like? I don't know. There's a mystery behind it.
I don't know. It's like I just thought it was like a website, but like if it was a company, that'd be pretty weird. That'd be pretty weird. But
So I don't know anything. I don't think anybody really knows the history behind them because, uh, like I know that like porn sites they usually they have like Pornhub for example that's actually like a company and stuff and they there's an owner there's a CEO there's like multiple people running it it's a company essentially they make a lot of money and stuff and but Anti-Haven I don't know if it's like that I have a feeling it's ran by like a few dudes I feel
yeah,
like ran by a few guys because um oh, I just thought about this the other day because I was like, how does that like? Well, the thing is though, there's not it isn't like I don't think it's actually that hard of a website to run because they upload their stuff on there. It isn't like the other sites where like you have to manage and like people just it's like YouTube on other sites where people just upload stuff. They don't have to worry about that or anything. They upload their stuff themselves. There's actually isn't that much content on there. There's a lot, but there's actually not that much as you would think.
yeah,
Like in like I don't know, but or I'm kind of thinking. I wonder if it's like someone who one of the people from like Pornhub or something runs it. So, like it might be someone like that too. Like its own like
hmm
off. I don't know. There's a mystery behind the mystery. I don't even know when that even started. I don't think it's that long ago.
yeah. I mean,
So I don't I only heard about it like last year, a couple years ago, something like that.
yeah, same from like Arian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but now I hear it more often and stuff. A lot more popular now. Yeah, it gets a lot of trafficking. I just farted. Excuse me. Oh, it did. The mic didn't pick that up. That would be embarrassing. Even though I embarrassed myself for fucking 5 years straight on this channel.
yeah,
uh, but the website actually gets a lot of trafficking and stuff. Like a lot of the videos have like millions of views and stuff. The comments are actually hilarious. Like, I don't know. I like that website. Like I don't go on it much or anything, but like it's a cool it's kind of cool just for people fucking I don't know be weebs watching. I don't know.
yeah, yeah,
But I also like the sections, the categories. They have like a short description for each. They're actually pretty funny. Like
yeah,
the lolly section, it just says like, "Don't worry, the police know."
yeah,
I don't know. I just think that's funny. Oh I wish. Okay, I was thinking about this. Oh, Do you? What was the last podcast Aaron was on? Remember?
Ooh,
We
the
were,
top 15.
yes. Okay. Because I was gonna say I almost thought it was the trap one. That was like right before that, I think. But
Yeah,
because
I think it was that one or the 15 one.
actually
Or
I not really talked to him, but in a group chat with him yesterday. So we're sending like memes and stuff. But uh, I was wondering if he stopped because I mean I know he's probably busy with stuff, but I wonder if he stopped because of the trap podcast. You remember that? That was hilarious.
that was hilarious.
He was like genuinely mad at me. He's like, they're gay. What the fuck?
Oh my
They're
gosh,
like traps for people.
they catch our people. I mean, it is what it is.
I feel like traps are getting more popular.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, man. It's gonna change the culture. Change the culture.
I mean, it could.
I feel like they're a lot more accepted now. So before, like they're not like a weird like a lot of people like they're like not like a weird thing. Like, what the fuck? But like I don't know. I feel like they're a lot more accepted. I've noticed more people say they like traps than don't more often now. I've been noticing.
Hmm.
Oh my god! Speaking of sexual confusion, do you hear the news? The news about the new Han Solo movie?
I did not.
The one the writers from the movie. It's not said in the movie. I don't think. I mean, I haven't seen it, so I don't know. And it comes out in a week, but people have seen it because the premieres and stuff. So none of this is confirmed. The writer of it confirmed that Lando is pansexual.
What?
I was like, what? Now, one thing I don't care, but two, it's just random.
Yeah.
It's so I think the theory behind it is that okay, they're making a Lando movie. They announced that. Which okay, I don't fucking know how you can make a Lando movie. I don't know how. Like he's. I understand him in a Han Solo movie and stuff. It works, but it's like Solo, no pun intended, not solo movie, but a Solo Lando movie. I don't know how that'd be interesting. It'd just be like the same movie, but with just Lando, essentially. Be the main character.
Yeah. True.
I don't know how that would be. So I'm almost thinking, a lot of people thinking this, that in the Lando movie, he's gonna fall in love with a droid because the whole pansexual thing. Because the definition of it is like you can be attracted to pretty much anything. Yeah. It doesn't really matter. So I don't know. And I heard about this fucking solo movie that the there's a girl droid in it, and she builds herself. Okay, which makes no fucking sense. How does a droid build themselves? Unless she was a computer that like fucking robot arms and built. I guess maybe I don't know. I have to watch the movie. I don't know, but that's fucking weird. Like that's her specialty. She built herself. And then there's a fucking female Chewbacca in it, or female Wookiee. And then there's I don't know if this is true. I don't know if this is confirmed. Because I have not been looking up stuff for this movie. I genuinely do not care that much. Because I actually don't care about the spin-off movies. Really. I only care about the main movies. And I didn't like Force Awakens or The Last Jedi. But I still like The Last Jedi. I knew it wasn't going to be good. And I looked up spoilers for it. Like, I cared that much. Because for the main movies, I actually I go out of my way, see where the story goes and stuff. But, like, for spin-offs, I don't care because they don't really affect the series or anything. They don't do anything. But I heard this rumor. Well, one guy said this happens. I don't know if this is true. I don't know if anybody else has said this. But guess who shows up at the end of Solo, of the new Han Solo movie?
What?
I don't know if this is confirmed. I don't think this is confirmed. One guy said this. It happened because he saw a premiere thing. But nobody else, I don't think, has said this. And there's rumors. Okay. Just this thing.
I don't know.
You're like, what? And then it actually makes sense when you think about it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Darth Maul.
How does that work?
Because in the new canon, Darth Maul gets resurrected or whatever, the Clone Wars show, and then he gets killed in Rebels. And Han Solo movies before Rebels. Technically in the new canon. The new Disney canon. So, yeah. Okay, this is which makes no fucking sense. I actually really... He's been busy with life and stuff, but I really want... When the movie comes out, I really want to do a podcast with Ryder. I really need to get his thoughts on this. Because here's the thing that is dumb about this. Okay, the new canon, yeah, I guess it makes sense. But people, the majority of the public that watches the Star Wars movies do not know that Darth Maul was resurrected. Nobody, did you even know that?
Like about the resurrection of
Yeah,
Darth Maul? I kind of know it because I was watching it a bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the majority of the public do not even know about that. So that's just gonna throw people off. Like, what the fuck? Fuck is that? Like, people are gonna be so confused. If you have no idea about the Disney canon, the new Disney canon, you just be thrown off because most people actually don't at all. The majority of the general public doesn't know that, so it's just kind of dumb. It's not like gonna hype up anybody. It's just gonna confuse everybody. That's what it's gonna do.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This isn't confirmed because a few people have said this, but I don't know if it's true. It's just a rumor. Some guy made up something, and it's a rumor. That's what it could be. But dude, why would he be in like a Han's at the end of Han's movie? Okay, so Darth Maul has nothing to do with Han Solo. They're making a Lando. Now I don't know the new schedule they have, but they have a Lando movie. The Obi-Wan movie is not even confirmed. But I don't even think the Lando movie is actually confirmed. It's kind of like Obi-Wan, where they said, and the Boba Fett, that's another one too, that they're talking about. They're not confirming or anything. Those are the possible movies. And this could be a tease to an Obi-Wan movie. However, in the Disney canon, that wouldn't make any sense because look at the timeline. Phantom Menace. Obi-Wan kills Darth Maul. Fast forward to Clone Wars, Darth Maul gets resurrected. Obi-Wan fights him again. And then you fast forward to Rebels. Obi-Wan meets Darth Maul again on Tatooine, and he kills Darth Maul. So Darth Maul being in an Obi-Wan movie wouldn't make any sense because in the Rebels episode, they're like, "Oh, I haven't seen you." Obi-Wan hasn't seen him since that fucking Clone Wars episode and stuff. They haven't seen each other since. So, like, Obi-Wan fighting Darth Maul wouldn't make any sense in like an Obi-Wan movie. It just wouldn't. So, I don't think. I don't know. I'm putting money down to saying that Darth Maul's not in it. I don't think so, but
Yeah.
they're most likely not. So this doesn't make sense. I feel like in this Han Solo movie that there's a kid, uh, Luke makes a cameo. I have a feeling he's in it. Like in a background scene when they're like on Tatooine, and there's like a kid. Luke does something. He bumps into him, and then like Owen's like, or his aunt is like, "Come on, Luke." I feel like there's gonna be a scene like that, like oh, and then because they always have to have scenes like Rogue One was like that, and then you're like they have like because what they do is they do that on purpose so people in theaters be like whispering, shh, like,
Yeah.
I can totally see that being in the movie, and and I feel like Jabba the Hutt's gonna be in it, which I'm sure. I feel like he's gonna be in it. They're all gonna be in it, and they're all gonna look the same. This is a funny thing about the Disney Star Wars is that their characters in the original trilogy all look the same. They didn't change their outfits 30 years later, 30 years before, or anything. They all just look the same. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why would they all like look exactly the same? That's dumb. Um, oh my god. My oh my god. I was talking about Star Wars with my girlfriend, and she was all saying how her favorites. Said, yeah, so I was making like some Revenge of the Sith jokes. She's like, that was my favorite one when I was younger. But now it's Last Jedi. And I just fucking cringe. Yeah, it was fucking trash. Riley tried defending that movie to me. I want to hear his opinions now. I feel like it's changed. But I mean, I don't care if anybody likes it and stuff, but I don't get it. That movie's a joke. It's a joke of the Star. It's a joke Star Wars movie. It's like the fucking every long movie series has that one movie that's just like a fucking joke. It doesn't fit with the other movies. It's just fucking dumb. That's one of those. It's like Superman 3 or 4. It's like Iron Man 3. It's like fucking. I'm trying to think of other genre movies. Or like fucking like Jaws 3. It's like one of those. It's like this
Yeah.
joke of a fucking movie. It's like the Batman and Robin of the Star Wars movie. It's just a fucking joke of a movie, and it doesn't fit. It's just odd. Like I don't know it, but it's really at the beginning of the Last Jedi. It starts with like your mom joke.
What the heck?
Yep. One of the characters, he's taunting. He's in his little he's like taunting this guy named General Hux. He's a general for the New Order. It's just the Empire, the General of the Empire, and he's like taunting him through intercom. I forgot the joke, but it was like a your mom joke. Like, oh, well, your mom, blah blah blah, and they get pissed at him. It's
The
fucking
fuck?
stupid. Your mom joke. Okay, there's fart jokes in Star Wars movies,
Yeah.
but or like jokes like slapstick kind of humor, like oh, a character got hit goofy or like he fell down or like there's always stuff like that. But are your mom jokes does not fit in a Star Wars?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, well, I think the people that make these new ones like they don't even really watch the other ones. Like they forget so much shit that's in the canon. Like like fucking that one video was just so cringe. It was when Force Awakens came out. A Comic Con panel. uh, some fan asked, is there going to be any references towards Darth Plagueis in the new ones? And then you know who that was. And these are so-called hardcore Star Wars fans and stuff. They're like, who's that? What the fuck, dude? Okay, Revenge of the Sith, like the one of the most famous scenes in that movie. Uh, like
Yeah.
what? You what? They're like, yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of JJ, but I'm a fan of all of them. Okay, but now we know who Darth Plagueis is. It's just embarrassing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm, I've been done with Star Wars a long time ago. I'm done with it. I was done with it before Force Awakens came out.
Yeah.
I got so burnt out on everything. I played. It was when I think it was almost right before Disney bought the rights. I think it was like right before. I think it was like I played like Force Awakens or not Force Awakens, Force Unleashed 2 or something, and it was just garbage. And I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done with Star Wars. This shit's dumb. There's coming out just shit. This EU stuff. There's just spewing shit. They don't care about Star Wars anymore. And Disney bought it, which made it maybe even more not care about Star Wars anymore. It was just, I don't know. But Force Awakens was like what I expected when it came out. I wasn't good, but it was like what I expected. Last Jedi wasn't what I expected. Because I thought it was gonna be like I actually thought it was gonna be better than Force Awakens. And it was like fucking a total left turn on that. It's dumb. Okay, fucking uh, Luke dies, Snoke dies. Who the fuck? Okay, it's just Rey and Kylo Ren left. Who the fuck else is gonna be fighting? Who else? There's he killed he killed Han Solo. And it's like, and Princess Leia's not gonna be in this next one, so it's like who the fuck is left?
I don't know, man.
It's there's nothing, and there's this is when. Oh yeah, and they killed Captain the fucking stormtrooper girl, Captain Phasma, last Jedi too. So it's like, who the fuck else do you have left? Like, okay, because the movies usually there's like 4 good guys and there's 4 bad guy characters, like in a trilogy and stuff. There's conflict, and then there's the epic finale and stuff. These they killed most of the characters. They killed all of them. If there's only the main 2 characters left. So it's I don't know. And thinking too, it's just weird because all do what people should talk about Force Awakens as New Hope ripoff. And if you look at the prequel trilogy and the original trilogy, they both mirror each other. The prequel trilogy actually rips off the original trilogy. A lot of the stuff that happens, characters kind of like the same as like they're compared they're comparing it to other characters like Anakin's like Luke and Count Dooku's kind of like the Darth Vader, and then Qui-Gon gets killed, Obi-Wan gets killed. There's Jango Fett, there's Boba Fett. They're like ripping off each other, and like the battles are kind of the same, and all that. And if Force Awakens did that, you know, like with the New Hope, so it was the same thing. But Last Jedi kind of ripped off Empire and Return of the Jedi. So, like, I'm not saying that ripoff is good. Hearing original story is better, but within the Star Wars, the way the formula works and stuff, like, what's going to be the epic finale in the last one? Like, what is it? Ray fights Kylo Ren? Oh, wow. Gee, we haven't seen that before. He dies. So, I have a theory that episode 9, okay, there's going to be kid characters introduced. Because at the end of episode 8, there's these Force user kids that show up at, like, the end. I think they're going to be, like, some of the main characters in episode 9. And, so they're going to be in it. And then the Knights of Ren are going to show up. And they're going to be like the conflict, I think, because they're like a group of like Sith that are mentioned in Force Awakens, but like I think you saw them in like one shot, but that was it. They were like never mentioned again. So I'm gonna assume they're gonna show up, and that's gonna be like the conflict, which is kind of dumb because that doesn't seem like a finale to me. Like that should have been like the second one, and then the third one would have been Snoke and Luke dying. It just makes sense. And then Kylo Ren dies, like because that would be like an epic finale. These main characters die, and blah blah. So it just doesn't make any fucking sense at all. That's what irritates me.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Like,
Aren't they making 3?
yeah, because it's trilogy. So,
Okay.
and they're gonna make another. They said they're gonna make another trilogy. I don't know what. I'm gonna be assuming that it's gonna be with the kid characters, and then Ray trains them, and then one of them goes bad. It's gonna be the same shit. I'm assuming that's what it's gonna be. Every Star Wars fan wants a Knights of the Old Republic movie, but everybody wants because we're sick of fucking stormtroopers and original trilogy characters. We're just sick of that shit. We've seen it so many times. Let's go to Knights. I mean, fuck the prequel trilogy. Fuck the original trilogy. Let's go all the way back with new characters, well, you have new planets. You can use the same old planets too, but with like a completely new era. There's so many epic stories you can tell with that era. Way more epic than the actual original canon. So that's what everybody wants. People even say they want a Knights of the Republic TV show and stuff. Every Star Wars fan wants a movie that takes place way before the original movies. So, which makes sense. So I'm sick of seeing, why does everything have to be with stormtroopers and shit? It's annoying. It's we've seen it so many times. They're acting like, oh, people aren't gonna like something different. Bullshit. There's lightsabers, there's aliens, there's familiar planets. People love that shit. Still, it's so dumb. And Star Wars is such a fucking famous thing. It's the most famous movie of all time. And the majority of the public actually knows about some of the EU shit. They don't know like details, but they know that, oh yeah, like there's like other Jedis and other planets that haven't been shown. Like people know that shit. The video games and stuff that are really popular. So it's just dumb. I want to go on another rant, which actually transitions into this about the Marvel movies. I feel like this is the same thing. I get why they're doing this Infinity Wars thing, but I am sick and fucking tired of seeing anything with the Avengers. I am so fucking sick of it. I stopped caring about those movies a long time ago because I got burned out. But I've seen a few movies since, and they're like pretty good. They've made some good movies, but do something new. Like they said that because they're making the Infinity Wars, they're concluding it, and they're gonna make other movies too, like other team-up movies, which is cool. But I am so fucking tired of anything with the Avengers. I actually love the Marvel universe. I love it. Maybe the first thing that made me love it the most. I mean, I liked superhero movies when I was younger and stuff. Made me love it the most. Got me into the Marvel Ultimate Alliance game. I really loved it. Got interested. I actually read some of the storylines and stuff. Famous storyline. I love it. It's a cool universe, but they never fucking utilize it right. And they even when they announced it was like, oh cool, finally they're crossover movies and shit. Finally, where you see it do it right, but they don't fucking do it right. They don't at all. They don't, and they're scared too. Like people aren't gonna like this shit. Characters they never heard of. Guess what the fuck? What? Then they risk it with they consider Guardians of the Galaxy a risk. That was like one of the most successful movies ever. So don't fucking say that people won't like characters they never heard of. They're not superheroes. I don't think they're gonna like it. And guess what? They all liked it. It's just dumb. And it like if because I really in this rant it sounds like I want to be in charge of everything, all this shit, and it's true. Star Wars, the Marvel shit, I want to be in charge of all this shit. I could do it right. I could do it right. Like I don't want to make this shit really, but like I want to make like the decisions like which character gets a movie and stuff. I'd be fucking smart with this shit. Star Wars, Old Republic shit, movie about young Palpatine, and maybe a movie that takes place in the original trilogy about some other fucking character that we never really established or anything, and fucking like for Marvel, do crossover movies. Yeah, we can make a fucking Avengers movie. We should, but let's do a movie about let's do a Fantastic Four movie, right? Okay, because they never made it. That's a series that needs to fucking be made right. If those movies were made right, that would be some of the most epic superhero movies ever made. But they never do them right. They always go for the fucking basic shit. They get their powers, they fight Doctor Doom, and the Silver Surfer character shows up. They never did, because Fantastic Four is fucking epic. That's like the most epic superhero shit. They go to fucking different dimensions and shit. There's these fucking aliens. There's fucking wars. It's a fucking. That's like the most like fucking epic superhero comics and shit. Those could be fucking epic blockbuster movies that everybody would love. But no, we got to do the same shit you saw before. We can't have those. What? Making an epic blockbuster movie? What? People don't like that. Even though they like Star Wars and fucking I don't know, Lord of the Rings and shit. So I don't know, man. I just don't fucking get it. Like these people are fucking sheltered. They don't fucking. Oh god. And what about the Marvel stuff? I want to see. They would never do this, ever. If they did it, they would not do it right. I want to see crossover movies, Marvel crossover movies with the horror characters. But they would not do those right. Okay? The reason why they wouldn't do this right, okay? Prime example, they're actually doing that right now. Marvel isn't doing it. Universal is doing it. They're doing what they call the Dark Universe. It's fucking stupid, okay? They're doing like a crossover, like a Marvel type of deal, but with Universal horror monsters. So they're gonna make a crossover movie with like Frankenstein and the Mummy and shit. But they're fucking dumb. They're shit movies. They make them action movies. Okay? These characters do not work in an action movie. They've done this so many times and they do not fucking work. They work in a horror movie. They do not work in an action movie. Frankenstein's monster and the like fucking Dracula. doing kung fu and shit. That's not fucking cool. That's fucking gay, okay? That's not cool at all. Do you ever have fantasies like, man, wouldn't it be cool to see Frankenstein's monster and Dracula doing like martial arts and shit? Yeah, that'd be so fucking cool. They're fighting like skeletons and shit. Yeah, that's so fucking cool. Nobody said fucking nobody. Says nobody. And they fucking just shit on the fucking legacy of those movies. They fucking shit on them. Huge brown stain that you can't remove. Okay, that's what they do to those movies. Those movies, those old movies, they're dated, but in most of them, half of them are shit. But some of them are good. Some of those movies still hold up to this day because they weren't like cheesy. They actually weren't cheesy. Some of them weren't actually cheesy. They're straightforward horror movies, like dramas. But you know, they're old and black and white. That's it. That's all. But they're like, if they could easily come out today, you know, if they had better production and all that shit, better cameras, and still made the same movie, it would be still like the same quality and stuff, and nobody would think differently or anything. You know, there's some that are pretty bad that are like cheesy and stuff, but and this is personal. This is close to me because I grew up watching those movies because I've always wanted to, when I was younger, I always wanted to watch horror movies. But I wasn't allowed to. They're like, but you can watch these because they're safe. And so I have nostalgia over those. And they're like kids movies, kind of, in a way. Like, they're kind of hokey. They're, I don't know, the monsters. And they're kind of like kids movies, sort of. They have that kind of feel to them. They don't feel like horror movies. But my point being is, in those movies, they're similar to the Godzilla movies. Kind of old Godzilla movies. They're very similar. What I like about them is they have charm. They're not good. They're not perfect movies, but they have a charm to them. And I always try to explain this to people. A lot of people don't get this because people are like, why do you like that shit? And like, the fuck? Like, they don't say that, but they kind of look at me weird and shit. And that's what people don't get. And that they have sort of like a charm to them. And those are like, that era and shit is like some of my favorite movies. Like, my favorite like subgenre of movies, pretty much. I love that shit. Even though if they're bad, I love them because they have a charm to them. Some of them are even laughably bad movies. So, but they entertain me. They make me feel good. That's all that matters. These new ones are fucking soulless. There's nothing fucking charming. The action is fucking lame. It is boring. When you watch, okay, an action movie should be fucking exciting. If you're just like fucking waiting for an action scene to end, that's not a good action scene at all. It's not. It's like if you're playing a fighting game and you just want to shut it off. Like, no, I don't play this game. This is fucking boring. Like, oh my god, it's like the fucking Van Helsing. They fucking fucked it up with the Brendan Fraser movies and Van Helsing. Fucked it up. Are they doing it again? I don't fucking get it. Oh god. The first Brendan Fraser movie made those made money. I don't think Van Helsing really made money. A lot it was popular, but I don't think it really made that much money. Probably a decent amount. But that Mummy, Tom Cruise mummy really fucking flopped and shit. This is fucking retarded. Those movies work like in a superhero sense. You can't make those monsters fucking superheroes. It was retarded. I don't even know where they got that idea from. Let's make these characters action heroes. What? What the fuck is this? Ah! Long rant.
That was a long rant.
I was so passionate.
I agree everything you said.
Oh my
I,
god, I could be making these studios. You know what? I could be making these studios so much fucking money. Not to charge this shit. It's like most people can. It's not hard to come up with these ideas for shit. It's not hard because a lot of this stuff's not deep. Even the stuff, the ideas they never, the movies they never did yet, the ideas I propose, they're not really that crazy. They're not at all. They're pretty basic, but they act like they're crazy and shit. It's like what? But they shouldn't. Like okay, the three universes I mentioned. The Marvel, uh, the Universal, and the Star Wars one. Okay, the Marvel and the Star Wars ones can work now. The Universal one just does not work. Like, okay, if you did those right as like standard horror movies, they just wouldn't work nowadays because those old ones, um, they fit in that period, that time period they were made. They do not. If you did those now, they just wouldn't work. They might be good, but they just don't work. It's like, for example, like Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. Okay, that movie. If you made that movie, because I think they made a remake like in the '90s or something, I think. But if you just made that movie nowadays, it just wouldn't. I don't think that. I personally don't think that's that good of a movie. This is my opinion. A lot of people think it's a classic. I don't think it's that good of a movie. But that movie would not work nowadays. I just want to, because it fits with that period. You don't think much. It fits in that period when it came out. It fits with the other movies, came out around that time. So you don't think much, but if you did that now, it just wouldn't work. So that's why those old Universal movies, they just need to leave those alone. Just leave them be. And it's kind of insulting too. Some of them it's kind of insulting that they're trying to remake and stuff because those are like classic movies. It's like remaking Wizard of Oz and like Jaws or something. It's just kind of those are classic movies that just need to be left alone. Shouldn't have anything. That's why people got mad at like the Star Wars special editions and stuff. It's like one of those movies. Just it's a classic movie, pop culture, iconic movie. It just needs to be left alone. But yeah. Then I forgot to mention DC. I just don't give a fuck about DC because I'm not one of those people. I can mention this on the podcast. I'm not one of those people who shit on DC, but I don't care about DC. I actually think there could be cool movies to come out of like the DC universe and stuff, but they're doing the Marvel thing, and they're a little late on it. So by the time the DC universe started, I just stopped. That's when I stopped caring about Marvel movies. So it's like too late for that. I probably would care a long time ago, and a lot of them are just like this is the thing. Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Justice League. They're just mediocre movies. They're like the other Marvel movies that come out now. They're okay. They're average. You've seen this shit before. Suicide Squad. Now, that's a whole fucking different story. That does not even fit with the DC movies.
it doesn't.
It is. That is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Period.
Haven't seen it yet.
Oh my god.
Do I feel like watching it? No, I don't.
I'd only recommend watching it if we did like a podcast on it, because it's
Okay.
that word. It is podcast. Like we're like ranting for hours straight. But because it's actually not that hard of a movie to sit through. It's not a hard movie to sit through, but it's a cringe fest all the way through. It's just it felt like a movie that should have came out in 2006.
Mm.
At the look of it, the soundtrack, all the soundtrack was like either early 2000s music or fucking uh music, newer music made by people that are popular around that time. Like they played the fucking that Eminem song. This looks like a job for me. Like what the fuck? Like it in the soundtrack, the music just doesn't even really fit with the movie. They just play it randomly just to seem cool. And Jared Leto Joker is fucking trash. The worst Joker ever. It's fucking garbage. He method act.
Yeah.
I method act, so I'm the best Joker. I'm trying to beat the Heath Ledger Joker, who method act too. And at least Heath Ledger Joker acted like the Joker. This Joker doesn't act like the Joker. It's fucking garbage. And it's this is garbage movie. And then Batman was like cameo in the beginning for like no fucking reason, just to have Batman there. And it's, and then nobody watched the Lego movie or Lego Batman movie. I completely forgot that existed. And the discussion popped up. People were saying it's actually better than the old DC movies. It's the best one. No, it's not. Okay, I haven't seen it, but I'm gonna tell you it's not. I just know that with my guts that it might not be a bad kids movie. But I'm gonna tell you right now. And there's people are saying like Suicide Squad's actually pretty good. What? Suicide Squad is dumb. It's dumb. That's the best. That's just the best word to describe it. Dumb. Pointless. And, uh, garbage movie.
The only reason I'm gonna care about DC is you guys make a freaking Static Shock movie.
Yes.
Yes, make it.
Let's talk about, because I talk about like, yeah, they shouldn't make these movies and these movies. Let's talk about either yeah, let's just talk about uh comic book movies they should make. We're talking Static Shock is one of them.
Yeah, yeah.
What I said earlier, like a Fantastic Four movie, series of them done right.
Yeah.
Done right. Uh then we should do I'm trying to dig deep. Well, they mentioned the horror movies. Like, they should totally do a fucking another Blade movie, but because then you do the crossover thing. They had that series because Blade started from Tomb of Dracula series. He didn't have his own comic. He's a character from the Tomb of Dracula comics, and but then way later after the movie, they did and stuff. But it'd be interesting if he was a character. See, I don't know if they should make a movie on it. They could. They do the Netflix series thing. I haven't seen any Netflix shows. I've heard some of them were pretty good, but they should do a it's like a Tomb of Dracula movie. Then Blade's like a character and stuff. It's like a horror movie, not an action movie. A horror movie, an actual horror movie. Blade's a character in it, and then they make like a Blade movie. Then you go off and make a Blade movie. Then it's like an action movie, like the Blade movies and stuff, which I think would be interesting if they did something like that. Because that's like we've seen the crossover stuff, but we haven't seen something like that where a horror movie transitions to a superhero movie and stuff. We haven't really like actually seen that. I think that would be pretty interesting. But yeah. Then I kind of have to rant about this too. People have talked about. I haven't watched the Punisher Netflix show, but I heard it's violent. Punisher Warzone movie, which people shit on, which was very violent. But people praise the old one, the one that came out like in early 2000s. It wasn't violent. It wasn't even like Punisher. Punisher, I actually really like that character. That's probably my favorite Marvel character because he's the most realistic. He's to the point. Like, he got Spider-Man and fucking who's the other one? That fights crime. Or like Batman, for example. They There's like these like evil criminal guys, and then they capture them and they save the day. Punisher fucking kills them. He fucking does not fuck with them. He's like, this guy is a rapist and fucking killed a couple people. You know what? He needs to fucking die. And he kills them. He gets the job done. Spider-Man and fucking Batman are bitches. They're fucking pussies. But no, we gotta keep them alive. It's the law. Punisher does the job. He gets rid of all these people. If these if these superheroes are just fighting like traditional criminals, nobody with superpowers, just dudes with like guns and stuff. Punisher is the one you want. These guys aren't going to get the job done. Punisher will. That's what I always liked about him. Fucking that Punisher PS2 game is fucking great. That's a fucking violent game. It's like Manhunt almost. It's fucking brutal. But that's what I always liked about the character. He is like a superhero, but he's actually like a realistic superhero that most superheroes should be. Like, the rest of the superheroes are such pussies. Honestly. What I don't get about the movies, people make jokes about it. I think it's true. Like the Avengers, all those movies, they fight in like New York and those buildings falling and stuff. Who cleans up the mess? How much money was lost? Because that shit's bigger than 9/11, dude. Like,
oh my god.
Think about it though. Like aliens attacking, there's like 100 buildings that destroyed. There has to be people killed and stuff. And I know people killed in that destruction. Can't tell me people survived all that.
I don't know.
Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, that's what cracks me up about all those superhero movies. I mean, oh, go on.
Because there's kind of like a canon about that. They have like a team, like the Shield, like reconstruction crew, whatever, clean up the mess for the superheroes. That shit's actually canon.
Well, that was the plot, which I actually liked about Batman v Superman. That was actually the main plot point. Because of Man of Steel, he destroyed the city and shit and killed people. And Batman v Superman, he was on trial because of that.
The fuck?
Yeah, that's what's cool. That's what I liked about it. It was actually because they that was the main plot point of like the movie. And like Batman was pissed. That's why he was pissed. Like, this guy's a fucking evil person. Like, why would you just do all that shit? And like, that's what's actually really interesting. It's like, but I didn't care for the movie. I didn't hate it like a lot of people did, but I just didn't care for it. But that's what I liked about it, is that plot point. Because it's like realistic. He's on trial and shit for what destruction he did.
Yeah.
But what else? I don't know. I'm really. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
Uh, do you really want to talk about it or not?
What is
Eh,
it?
fuck it. Resident Evil 6 to Resident Evil 7.
Okay.
Uh, okay, so have you played Resident Evil 6?
No, I only got up to 5.
5. Okay, cool. Because I don't get how from Resident Evil 6 goes to like that Resident Evil 7, and Resident Evil 7 isn't not that canon.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a different story. I
Yeah.
mean, if you had played Resident Evil 6, the endings were um, Leon and Helena joined like to this HG group, and then Leon's trying to find Ada. Um, the other storyline between Chris and Pierce dies, and Chris is finally, because of him, he goes into like he now is like able to work back to the BSAA, and then like the Jake storyline. Jake is actually the son of Albert Wesker, and they find out, and they need his blood to um, help save the world, whatever, and so on and so on. So okay, those endings are cool, but how the hell you get that ending and you move to a new game called Resident Evil 7? Resident Evil 7 looks like garbage to me. It's like it's first person, which is I don't understand how you got from like third person perspective from like Resident Evil all that time to like, oh look, now we're first person. And second of all, it looks like a fucking horror game, like every normal horror game looks like. And just point like it's slapping the Resident Evil logo on it. That shit's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been a fan of Resident Evil for a while, here and there. I've been following it, but I really don't understand how you get from there to there. And as for Capcom, bro, really? You have to pay like a DLC just to get like the original characters? Like, oh, okay, here's a new storyline. Here you go. We got Leon and Chris back. Yeah, that shit's amazing. Capcom, Capcom is nothing but like they want your money. I mean, look
Yeah.
at Marvel versus Capcom Infinite.
And
That shit is garbage.
that's
And
like
you know,
that fucking the original, like the first two, like those are like some of my favorite arcade games ever. And I just saw
yeah,
footage of this new. It's just garbage. It's just
yeah.
bad. It's just laughably bad. Like the shit I've seen.
It looks like the characters look terrible. I mean, the DLC characters look good. At least they're trying that shit. But man, you have to pay lots of money, and besides, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 had way more characters than like Marvel in Infinite. You serious? Like, bro, it sucks. It's garbage, dude. I mean, I like fighting games, and it's kind of baffling to me. You got to get like these kind of characters. What Super Smash Bros. Did, they did correctly because they're starting to test out the new DLC, and the characters don't cost that much. The DLC don't cost that much often. I mean, you can buy like you can buy like the characters you want. Like how much? I mean, I bought Cloud. I bought I bought most of the characters. It didn't cost me that much. Like fucking really, dude. Fighting games lately just like pisses me off. I mean, especially
Remember like fighting games and like those games in general. Remember when you could unlock the characters from actually doing shit in the game
yeah,
instead of
yeah,
giving them your fucking money for these characters. You actually, because that's the whole point of playing games, is that you're entertained, you're challenging yourself, you're immersed, and
exactly.
fucking like I'm gonna fight 5 of these guys, and now I'll unlock whoever the fuck. And then when you do it, you feel accomplished. Like, yes, I'm playing this character. I spent all my time. Now it's like, oh, if you want this character, pay $3.99, please. What?
Yeah, it's like bullshit. Especially Injustice. Let's talk about that shit. Bro, really? I mean, they added like the DLC characters are fine. Like, okay, I know that Sub Zero is going to be in this, but why the fuck you add like Raven, or was it Raiden? Like, dude, that's way too much. Like, fucking too much. Like Marvel, like not Marvel, like Mortal Kombat characters for like a DC fighting game. Seriously, and then you add like Ninja Turtles into the mix and Hellboy. Like, okay, seriously, what the fuck is going on?
Well, some people hate about that fucking new Battlefront game. You have to pay for most of the shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Just what's the point of all games now? They should be like, hey, you want to play the game? Well, you have to buy all the levels.
Yeah, it's like you have to buy like here's like an expensive storyline that here's like the storyline that you have to pay more than the game. Like the game could be like $50, but like you have to pay like another story for like
It's
60
like, what's the
more.
point of even playing this game in the first place? You have to pay for all this shit. What's
I
the?
know.
There is no point in me even playing. I don't even care at that point.
Yeah, it's like okay, cool, but like and fuck 2K. You know what, 2K? Fuck you, because you WWE 2K's 15 is garbage. It's downgraded as fuck. You gave me about like what 50 wrestlers to play as? Cool. But you have to buy like the rest of them for like money and all that shit. It looks awful. It looks downgraded. Ugh, I can't handle this.
Capcom don't have enough money.
They don't. They don't. Dude, what the problem about WWE 2K is they haven't fixed the Switch version of WWE 2K18. And yet you haven't fixed it yet? Bro, that looks garbage. It's hard to play too. It's all slow. It's like
How
it's
much?
like also
Sorry to cut you off, but you know McMahon's net worth?
yeah.
It's like he's a billionaire, isn't he?
Oh, he's a millionaire.
Is he just a millionaire?
Yeah, he's just a millionaire.
I always thought he had way more than that.
No.
I mean, hold on. I mean, his network sites are always correct. Oh, 2.3 billion.
Oh, okay.
Sounds right.
All right, cool.
Yeah, he's not struggling. Oh yeah, he's struggling.
Yeah, but
Get the fuck out of here. That's what cracks me up. Like, oh, these people, these people don't have enough money.
yeah. I mean, I swear, if just for WWE 2K, just fucking fix 2K19, please, man. Like, I mean, 2K17 is garbage. I mean, I have it and I use my roster on it. That shit glitches nonstop. Just fucking fix it. don't don't let me pay that much money just to get all the characters and then all this stuff. So as for you, Capcom, you money grabbing fucks.
You almost said the J word.
There, what J word?
Jews.
Oh, I didn't know.
I thought you were
Oh, okay, fair enough. And also, and don't get me started about Street Fighter because that shit's garbage too.
what, what's the out of all those series? Which one was like the last like good one? Honestly, I can't even.
Okay, like the best fighting game I think I'll buy, and I guess Tekken.
Mm.
Tekken isn't bad. I mean, just the DLC is a little bit expensive-ish, but like
I liked the Mortal Kombat we play at your house at one time. I liked that one.
oh, Justice, Mortal Kombat 9.
Yeah, I like that one.
That one's pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard it was the follow-up one. I heard it was like bad.
Yeah. I think
I'm just saying, like, out of these, like, because I was like few years ago, I think. And it's like
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what was like the last good one of those games. Like, cause like recently, I can't even think. I mean, I haven't played most of them, but I know I've played a couple actually, but I just can't. I don't know. Why wasn't that like interesting? Maybe it's because I played those like so many times and like variations of those that I don't really care anymore. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah. Also, I forgot about Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur, you guys are doing okay.
Oh yeah, I played the last one. I think.
Yeah.
Um,
I got 5.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not a big Soul Calibur fan,
Yeah.
honestly.
Soul Calibur 5 is good. I think I should make, like, you get allowed to make characters, which is cool.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I stopped caring about video games a long time ago.
I know, but, like,
Like
fighting game.
I go back and play shit, but and like stuff I never played, even not even like really old stuff, even stuff from like 10 years ago and stuff like I'll play and stuff around that time. But like when newer, I don't get hyped for anything that comes out anymore. The only newer game I really want to play is Breath of the Wild. That's it. Like I could,
That, that is beautiful. A
yeah,
beautiful game.
that's I want to play that. But that's about it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested in New Doom. Kind of interested in that.
Yeah.
'Cause I heard a lot of things, like, good things about it, but not like the Doom games. So yeah, but then I heard really bad things about the new Wolfenstein, which I actually think I haven't read. I'll straight up, but I don't know. I think that's one of the Xbox One games after. But I don't play the Xbox One. But I think that's the one I heard bad things about. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give. Like I used to like the Bethesda games, the Fallout, Elder Scrolls games, but I don't care about these games anymore. The common ones. I've played those. I play a lot of those already. I don't want to play anymore. They
Yeah.
keep they need to make a new series, but not
Yeah.
that, which is cool. But let's make a new series, new setting. That's all.
Yeah.
I am curious. No, I am curious about the new Red Dead Redemption. Curious about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm I will probably be interested in playing if they come out with another GTA. I'd be interested.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess ex my I guess I'm still looking forward to games. I guess in a way,
Yeah.
but it's just not. I don't care. Like I used to care more when I was younger about
Yeah.
other like genres and stuff. Like, oh, this shooter came out this year. Oh, this fight. Like I used to be more interested in that stuff, but now I'm not really. So.
Yeah.
And the Kingdom Hearts, I'm curious. I haven't played those games in a long time, but I don't know if they hold up. But I'm kind of curious about that one. Did that even came out? I don't know.
What?
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, I think it came out. I
Yeah,
heard things about it. Yeah, I have problems with that game too. I really don't get any of it.
I I liked it when I was younger, but I don't really remember. Like
Yeah.
it's it's kind of corny. It's kind of weird. That's a weird game.
Yeah.
Like the Final Fantasy across like fucking Disney. This is
Yeah.
odd. Odd. Like when I was younger, for some reason I didn't think much of it. It kind of worked. It does kind of work in a weird way,
Yeah.
but it it's
When I
about
first saw that, I was like, are they making a Disney anime? I
it.
was like, what?
Oh yeah, and like it was weird that on Twitter I saw some Twitter videos of the Kingdom Hearts 3 and like the stuff they showed is like the cutscenes and stuff, they're all like in Japanese and they speak.
It sounds so weird.
The stuff they showed, it's just kind of weird that you think they would default to the English mode, for the majority of people and stuff, but they just didn't care. They just fucking put in Japanese.
Yeah, well, tell the weebs out there
Yeah,
to learn Japanesey.
this is what I think it is kind of dumb. They're kind of dumb, but it kind of works in a weird way.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's cheesy seeing Goofy all serious and like trying to be a badass
Yeah.
and stuff, but it kind of works in a weird way. Like the character, I don't know, it kind of works. It's really hard to explain. Like the style, meshing the styles together, it actually works.
You know what?
But
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
uh, I don't know what else I was gonna say. But it kind of works in a weird way.
Yeah. I would say, you know what? I'll give it a shot. I'll look into it. If I
Yeah.
like it, if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. I'll give it a shot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna trash it out yet.
It might be better than the other ones. It might be.
Better than Final Fantasy?
Now I'm saying it might be better. The new Kingdom Hearts might be better than the older ones.
Yeah, yeah,
I feel like it's most likely it's going to be. Most likely. There's been such a huge time. Yeah, it's been like fucking. The last one came out in like 2005, I think.
yeah. Oh wow, that's a long time.
It's a long gap.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's probably better than the other ones. Probably. But I don't really remember those games. I saw a recent gameplay of like the first one, and it didn't look as good as I remember it being. So, I don't know. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, then I got my fighting games out of the way. So, oh,
Yeah, I got my
yeah,
stuff out of the way too.
yeah,
For like an hour and a half or something.
yeah, man. We're just angry and passionate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that need to get out.
Yeah.
Seriously.
This podcast is a therapy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, stop
It's
broadcast.
the broadcast.